Welcome back. So if you open the page, and in home page we have two posts, and if you click on the post, nothing happen, by the way. So what we are going to do in this screencast is, if users should click on the post, they should redirect it to the details of the post. So to achieve that, what we are going to do, we are going to open the IDE, and if you remember, in post underscore list.html we have defined our post title, and in post title we have given a hash symbol, right? So we are going to define the URL, dynamic URL for the post title, so that it should redirect there. So to achieve that, we are going to call the URL. So let's say we are going to say post, it should go to the post details. So let's say post URL, post detail, and we are going to say pk post.pk, right? And similarly for since we are defining the URL, so this particular URL should be inside our template also, URL also. So to do that, open the project app URL. So go inside the blog and urls.py, and let's say we are going to define just after the post list, so it's going to be URL r and post, let's this one pk t. So this, to understand this one, we can cover up the regex expression if you want. So we'll cover up the regex expression to understand the URLs in more detail. So now let's close the end the URL by giving the $sign, and let's right, and views dot post detail name, you give, let's say, post detail, right? And since we are defining here views dot post detail, so we should have the views in the name of post detail. I mean, we need to define a function in our views.py in the same name, otherwise it is going to throw an error, right? So to open views.py, and inside views.py we are going to define the post details. So this is going to be our views.py, and let's define it here. So let's define post detail request, okay. And since we have to post as a variable, so let's get the object or 404. So let's say if post is there, then it should go to the that post, otherwise it should go to the 404 page, I mean page not found, right? So now we are going to say post, right? So this one, and give a space, and then render the page. So request, and just inside a block another page need to be created. So let's say create another page called blog post detail underscore detail dot html, right? So give and create a dictionary called post, because we have used post here, right? So we need to have in the same name post, right? And if you refresh the page, I think server is not running. It says views.about, name about, urls.py, line number 7. So open views.py, and we missed to give the comma here. So let's refresh the page once again. Yes, so it's working now. So now if you click on the multiple tab, it's working. But what we need to do here is we need to click on the title of the post, and it should redirect it to the page. So it says global name get object 404 is not defined. What that means is we need to import the get object or 404 into our views.py. So to do that, open the terminal and you can import it from Django dot shortcuts import render is already there. So get object or 404 we can have it here, and save it and refresh it. So it says template does not exist. That means to say is now URL is passing the data to the template, but URL is unable to find the template. So open the template folder and create a file called post detail.html and extend the base .html so that it should render the top nav bar. So we can say base.html, and now if you can refresh this page, hopefully it should data should come, right? But data is not coming here. That means to say is in our post detail page only we have the we are extending the base, but there is no content. To achieve that, first of all we need to define a block content. So we can say block content, and we need to take a div. So let's take a div, and inside that we need to run a for loop. So that means to say, let's say if the post is available, then it should display the title and the content of the post. If post is not there, it should not display, right? So what we are going to do is just run if a statement post dot published date, and just close this one and if, right? And what we are going to do is we are going to say post dot published date, right? And if let's say it's there, then it should display the title. So it should say post dot title, right? And it should display the content also. So let's say post dot text, right? And with the line break, right? And save it. And if you refresh this page, hopefully you should see the content, and again we can take it inside a container. So just open this and take it inside a container. Alright, and again refresh the page, so it is coming perfectly, right? So in this screencast, what we have seen, if let's say user is on home page and they want to read some blog, and they are clicking on the blog post, so it will redirect it to the certain page, right? Thank you so much for watching this screencast. See you in the next one.